when Sesko came in, the formation where you played affected his game.
How?
Because they were playing that normal formation they played. The ball from the midfield was not getting to him. Arsenal intercepted most of the balls because Arsenal midfield was better. They had Rice, Zubimendi, and this other and Odegaard. So they were doing most of the interception from the ball getting to Man U player. So, but in all, I believe Eucharist in Arsenal game didn't even play well because I believe that should be his first game for the Gunners. But I know with time there's still room for improvement. With time, Eucharist and Sesko will still have something to do.
You know, when the game was on, like I said, playing that first 9, that was why whenever I see Cunha and Mbeumo, whenever they make any attack, maybe you see Fernandes throw a long ball to them. If they are running, if you watch, there is no striker, no other body in that 18. So that now transpired to Mbeumo and Cunha taking a solo run. They go alone, decide to shoot from far distance. And even there was a striker in that game. Most of the time, Cunha was with the ball up front on Mbeumo. They would have seen another option to pass to. Now, when Sesko came into the game, yes, he had little time to play. And already, Arsenal were pushed back by Man U because they were already trying to defend that one goal they scored. So Sesko, there was no way Sesko would have enough touches.
Touch it with the ball.
But the mistake that Man U or the coach will have corrected at that point, you have a third striker, you have a striker that has come in, that needed to fill the game. 2 or 3 times, Sesko have come to the midfield to touch. After touching, he dashed back to the 18-yard ball. Then when you wide the ball to the wings, what are you expecting? You bring in square play. You bring in crosses. By the time you bring in 4 or 5 good crosses, at least Sesko will have contested maybe 4 or 5. By then, we'll have gotten a goal. But you have a striker, you are losing the game by 1 goal, and then you are still romancing the ball at the side. Amadialo, you are still dancing around with the ball.
I was surprised they didn't even start this guy from that
Amadialo.
That is what I mean. Because of Mbeumo.
He made bigger impact.
Even last season, he was one of our best players last season. That was why I was complaining that Mbeumo is a good player. But to me, I was thinking that Man United will have go more for midfielders instead of that in Mbeumo. But fine, he has been bought and he's a very good player, but no doubt about that. But I feel like they are not signing players according to the position they need. They are signing players that this player is good. You just go there and buy. No, you don't buy players like that. You watch your squad. You watch what you are lacking. You watch the player you want to replace. That is how you buy players. Now, Casemiro, now imagine all the preseason Man you were playing. They were playing Mino, playing Ugarte, all of those. Now you want to play Man, you play Casemiro. Why? Because he still knows that Casemiro is the one who understands the DM position. Why? As a DM, you don't need to dash the ball all the time. Once you collect the ball from your defense, you play with your attacking midfielder, you relax. You have more energy to mark the ball. By the time you give your midfielders the ball, they play. So, but all this Mino and Ugarte, whenever they collect the ball, they want to show ball, they want to show the game, they want to carry the ball to the 18-yard box, all of those things. By so doing that, when they lose the ball, the 4 is up front, our 10 up front, attackers up front, you will not be left with only the 3 defender. But Casemiro now understand that whenever I collect the ball, he control with the left, he just pass the ball with the right and relax. So that is why it's because Casemiro does not have that enough energy to mark. So now, if you are playing this kind of formation, the same thing Crystal Palace played against Chelsea, but they understand the formation. Whenever you lose the ball, when the game started first, if you watch the game, Fernandes, what is it called, Mbeumo, everybody were playing individual play. Everybody wanted to impress because it's their first game. But you have to play to instruction. When a game starts against a very big team like Arsenal, you have to be compact when you start the game. You have to be conscious of your game. You have to play to the start until when everybody gets into the game. Fair. But they were just let loose. They started playing open game. No, that is not how to play formation. You are playing individual football. So in that second half, I was expecting 10 minutes to go. You have the striker in the box. What are you expecting? Just throw the ball inside the 18-yard ball. That Patrick Dogu, good player in terms of marking, but believe me, in that formation, he cannot fit into that formation.
A 4-4-2 formation would have been 4-4-2 or 4-3-3
would have been better for him. If you watch Luke Shaw, even last season when Luke Shaw was playing, when Ronaldo was in Man U, if Ronaldo is in the 18-yard box, if Luke Shaw gets the ball, even in our own half, he wants to look up and see Ronaldo upstairs. He will just square play a banana ball inside the 18-yard ball. By so doing that, Ronaldo will contest 1 or 2 there. But the dog, whenever he gives him the ball, if he drive up, he comes back. He does not know how to use that ball. But in terms of marking, he's trying. But I believe with time, he's going to grow into it.